Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson 45, and my name is Professor Robert. And today, our lesson will include illustrating, illustrating properties of fractions. In other words, we want to get examples worked out that illustrate properties of fractions. And we'll try out two examples. Example number one says simplify 15a squared b divided by 25a b squared multiplied by 3a divided by 5b. So in this example, what we have to do is to look at like terms. So look at the uh, coefficients. Here we have 15 and here we have 25. So we can kind of simplify 15 by dividing through by 5 to leave us with a 3. And we can divide 25 by 5 to leave us with a 5. So that means we have 3 and another 3 here, which we now have to multiply because we can't simplify it any further. So this whole expression becomes 9. Then, of course, at the bottom here, we have our 5. Then we can look at the variables. We have here a squared b, then here a b squared, and here we have a and b. So we can start by, it really doesn't matter, but we can start with the a, for example, and say a squared multiplied by a will give us a to the power 3. And here we have a to the power 1. So that means at the top here will remain with a, will remain with a to the power 2. Because this is a to the power 2 multiplied by this a will give us a to the power 3. Now when we divide it by a, we remain with a to the power 2. And then we can move on to look at b. b is alone in the numerator part of our expression. But at the bottom, we've got b squared multiplied by b, which will be b cubed. So if we have b at the top here and we have b cubed at the bottom, we'll remain with b squared. So that's what our final expression will be as an answer. Okay. All right. Now let's try another example. This time the example is a little bit more complex because it involves division. But knowing the properties of fractions and how we compute exponential values, we should be good to go. So let's try number 2, which says simplify again. Simplify 2ab divided by 3a squared divided by 2a cubed, and this is being divided by 4ab. Now, if we are to follow the laws of fractions, dividing fractions, this expression can be rewritten as 2ab divided by 3a squared multiplied by the reciprocal of the second expression here. So this will give us 4ab, and this is supposed to be divided by 2a to the power 3. Again, like we did in the first example, we will look at the coefficients. We'll look at the coefficients and see where we can actually simplify. These two can cancel this 4 to leave us with a 2 here. And next, we'll look at the a's in this first bit of our expression. We have a at the top and a squared at the bottom. So the a at the top will cancel with one a at the bottom. And then when we come to the second part of the expression, we've got a in the numerator part and then a cubed in the denominator part. So this a in the numerator part will cancel with one a in the denominator part to leave us with a 2 there. And then I think we are good now to go with actual multiplication. So here we have 2b multiplied by 2b will give us 4b squared. And this is all divided by 3a multiplied by a squared, which will be 3a cubed. And that will be our final answer. All right. Now, if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, share with anyone you think needs it, and subscribe to more algebra made simple. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.